All right. Okay, thank you. Bye. Good morning. All right, so, yeah, I just got off the phone with the records department. They're going to send me a copy of the audio from that court hearing, as well as the minutes. I can get those emailed to me. Everything, MP3, modern technology, it's good there, right? And then I spoke with the actual small claims advisor, and she let me know that everything has been denied in its entirety. There will be no future court date at this point. Apparently between Ms. Crosnoe and myself and the judge. And I got to file out another form here because even if the judge can deny the motion for reconsideration as well as the motion to, fine the witnesses who willfully didn't show up on behalf of Ms. Crosnoe, the statement of decision under Penal Code or CCP, Court Civil Procedure Code 632, I'm entitled to let the courts know that I am not satisfied with what took place, and there's some issues that need to be addressed. In particular, how she came to that decision to not end that settlement agreement after I proved breach of contract, and I am entitled to collect the full judgment, not just partial judgment. So I got to rewrite it out and address just that issue only, and maybe I'll get a response. I don't know, but apparently no matter what, all the lies that Ms. Crosnoe wrote on that declaration won't, I guess, be heard in the courtroom. So there's no future court date there, so that's good. The judge denied that. Okay, so I just finished filling out this form. One last attempt at hopefully getting an explanation. I don't know if I'll get one, but I'm going to try. So yeah, I'm asking the court to make the following order under CCP 632, Statement of Decision, Request for Reasons, regarding why Commissioner Snyder denied to end settlement agreement between plaintiff and defendant after proof of breach of contract, and denied plaintiff to collect remaining principal balance of $1,556 plus, of course, interest, $165. And I'm asking for this order because the contract was created under Commissioner Snyder, with the understanding that if plaintiff allowed defendant to make those monthly payments and defendant didn't abide by the contract, plaintiff could end the agreement and collect the remaining balance, not just the missed payments. Please explain why the court is not honoring its own contract terms. Again, I'll probably just I ain't going to say anything to you, but hopefully, maybe if I'm a little more specific to what I need to hear, maybe the judge will give me why she made the decision she made. The fact remains, that's my name on that contract, and I allowed the defendant to make monthly payments with the understanding that if she didn't make those payments, I could end the settlement agreement and just collect what was still owed. And it's not supposed to be this difficult. It really isn't. When you sign a contract, supposedly the terms of the contract are binding. Any other contract I've ever signed, I understood when I signed it that if I didn't hold up on my end of the bargain, that, the contract would be destroyed. And then I would owe whatever, right? Or they would... Currently uploading, yes, to YouTube because, now the court's over with, the Crosnoe circus clowns are back to their acts of obsessing over my fence, trying to destroy it, whatever. John, the clown that Linda, I guess, pays to do some of this work, you know, he tried to run me off the road, and I uploaded that video after he did not show up in court because Miss Crosnoe told him not to show up in court. And so it's been a couple weeks, and, you know, he's been like MIA, which I was kind of happy to see, especially after he tried to run me off the road. But he's back. And so is Linda, and they're full-fledged going into their routine again. What can we do to mess with this fence? Yeah, neighbor from hell doesn't even cover it. She needs some psychiatric help. She does, and her friend John, he's just enabling her. He's probably just as bad off because he does, like I said, keep doing whatever she tells him to do, which I don't understand, but okay. I'm just videotaping everything they do. That's all I can do, right?
Property goes. This is how far she thinks the property goes.
Yep, there she is, ripping out my poles.
This is what she's done.
Yeah, her and her friend John.
I cannot even believe she actually has gone in there to reach over
They're
the
quite
fence
the team.
and cut my freaking feet straight.
Hey, today's date, June 28th. I'm here, of course, at the Ventura County website, and it does appear that they received my paperwork, again asking why the commissioner, judge, denied ending that settlement agreement, as well as denied me the ability to collect the remaining principal balance, which is owed, since clearly that contract was created in the courtroom under Commissioner Snyder, with the understanding that if for any reason the defendant, you know, didn't abide by that contract, I could end that contract as well as collect the remaining balance. And so I filed it, of course, with the minutes showing the most important part. Plaintiff wants to end settlement agreement and enforce the judgment. The court finds orders. The request for order is denied. Defendant is to pay plaintiff $250 to become current. This will include the June 2023 payment. And, well, as the plaintiff, I am entitled to end that settlement agreement. So, and collect the full remaining balance. So I don't know what's going to happen, but at least it's been filed. Hopefully the commissioner will at least give me, I just want to know why. She denied me the right to end that settlement agreement when clearly I proved breach of contract, and clearly I am the plaintiff. So, you know, I think I'm entitled to at least know why she made that decision. Yeah, I just cut all the weeds there. And clearly, aside from that hose still running, she's going to, I guess, try and disguise what she took away from over there with all those palm trees. But yeah, those won't stay. Okay, so yeah, this is what her and her scumbag friend John, Clown John we'll call him, they're, I guess, planning on trying to put some trees here on top of where my retaining wall should be. So, clearly, like I said, they're not done trying to be mean to me. They're just evil, just pure fucking evil. See, it's soft and wet right there. And she, of course, when we watched on the video, her pulling this pole out right here. Pull that one out. don't know what her problem is, but clearly she just doesn't care to be nice to her neighbor. She's just mean. Yeah. Evil woman. Has nobody in her life. And now you know why. Yeah. And of course she trying to duplicate pretty much everything I'm doing, but that's okay. We can see the lion film broke, right? So here's my signs. Clearly I'll have to put them up higher. Yeah, she's going to plant all this, but she can't trim that. She can't clean that. She can't do any of that. But let's focus on what we can do to mess with my fence yet again. Yeah, her scumbag friend John, who didn't show up in court and then tried to run me off the road. Who's now helping her with this, of course, but she's under the impression I took my signs down because somebody told me to. Here's the signs. Nobody told me to take them down. I just wanted to make sure she couldn't reach them. Yeah. Like I said, be thankful this isn't your neighbor. So yeah, my neighbor. The Crosnoe Circus and the evil clowns. They're definitely the neighbor from hell. I just, like I said, just doing my best to ignore this woman, and every, I guess, chance she gets, she goes out of her way to somehow make me pay attention to her. I mean, I'm not even taking monthly payments from her anymore. I'm just going to wait until that circus tent sells, right? So what's her plan here? Well, I'm going to go back to messing with that fence. That makes her mad. So maybe that she'll come out and scream at me. I don't know what her thinking, her logic is, but I know that the scumbag John, who didn't show up in court, who, came up to my camera all drunk, hey, Marjorie, I want to talk to you. Yeah. He had his chance to talk to me, right? But apparently he didn't care to show up. And then, even though he didn't show up in court, he tries to run me off the road on the very same day he didn't show up to court. And that video, yeah, it's on YouTube. And now, a month later, he shows up. I guess he's not afraid anymore to be seen, whatever, but actually he is, because he's parking his truck around the corner. Yeah, scumbags are funny that way, They want to do things mean to people, but they don't want to be held accountable on any level. So, currently, yes, he and Linda are putting a bunch of palm trees where my retaining wall was, and I guess that's their plan to, block view or just make me have to deal with trees more, right? Because yeah, we got enough plumbing issues because of that tree in her front yard. That cost over $50,000. And so she can't build a fence apparently, but it occurred to her, well, maybe I'll plant some trees, and then that way they keep growing through the wrought iron fence, and then she'll pay attention to me. Yeah. No matter what game this woman is playing, she still ends up dying alone with nobody in her life. I'm positive, because she's just that, like I said, she's just not a nice person. She's evil. She is vindictive. And she does whatever she can to get attention, even though it's negative attention. Anybody who thrives on negative attention clearly needs to see a psychiatrist, right? So I'm just going to do what I can to ignore this woman and just keep paying attention via my cameras what's going on. You just never know which clown you'll see or what act you'll get to entail when you go to the Crosnoe Circus.